This is literally the youngest and the hottest that I will ever be, and I'm not getting fucked. And the issue is, I think I look naked too. I don't think it's too much to ask to be put through a fucking mattress.
No one wants to fuck anymore. Seriously. No one wants to make out. No one wants to flirt. Everyone's tired, anxious, and touch-starved.
Young men aren't having sex. Nearly a third of men under 30 have not had sex, and a higher percent do not have as much sex as they like.
I really need a boyfriend because there are times where I feel desperately lonely and I just want to cuddle.
I just wanted to confess something to you guys. I'm so desperate. Like, I'm desperate. I know I look so desperate. It's because I am.
I'm on my way to ruin a guy's life.
Welcome to SXLESS.
I really need a boyfriend because there are times where I feel desperately lonely and I just want to cuddle. There's times where I just lay in bed at night looking at the ceiling thinking, will I ever find someone? And I've been told in my comments and in lives and by friends that I will find someone and it'll come along when I'm least expecting it. But I've begun to believe that won't happen and I'll never find that one person. And you know how heartbreaking that is for me to feel like that, because to be loved is something I've always wanted. I don't ask for much, I just want to be loved and I want someone to be able to cuddle me. So I really need a boyfriend.
A lot of women mocked male loneliness for years, but now the same isolation is hitting them, and suddenly it is a crisis. Attention from social media was never the same thing as genuine desire or commitment.
I just wanted to confess something to you guys. I'm so desperate. Like, I'm desperate. I know I look so desperate. It's because I am. I'm so desperate. I can't find any guy that will ever want to be with me or hug me or cuddle me or smell me. There's just nobody out there. It's just really hard. You know, everywhere I go, I get ignored and denied, and I'm really desperate. Please help.
A lot of modern women spent years building walls so high that now even they cannot climb over them. Distrust, avoidance, hyper-independence, then panic starts creeping in when time keeps moving.
Nothing is more mortifying than the fact that I just went to the grocery store and I walked by two cute guys, and both of them I tried to do the thing where I look them dead in the eyes and I'm looking them up and down and smiling I don't know, and both of them looked like they just saw a freaking ghost and walked even faster. This is why I'm involuntarily celibate.
Every comment under her video was talking about how girls were so bad at flirting. In her mind, that's amazing flirting in her mind. She thought she did a great job in her mind.
So I'm turning 40 in 6 weeks, and see, the closer I get to it, right, the more feral I feel like I'm becoming. Because I'm single now, but I'm dating myself. I'm working on myself. I'm all about this self-love, and I in no way, shape or form need or want a relationship. I'm also extremely avoidant. I don't trust men. I wouldn't even trust David Attenborough. See, if I met him on the beach and he pointed at a turtle and told me it was endangered, I'd be like, is it really though, David? Is it though? That's where the bar is. But see, at least once a month, usually when I'm ovulating, I get a notion to download dating apps, which feels more like an intrusive thought than a choice. It scares me because I know statistically there's going to be more younger men on the apps than men my age, and I have yet to be trained in the art of cougarism. What would I do? Log on and be like, hey chat, 67W. No! I either need a nap or for somebody to take my phone off me once a month.
It is interesting how women suddenly admire good men when a man is tall, handsome, wealthy, and high status. First, a regular, hardworking guy being loyal and selfless rarely gets this level of obsession or praise. Let's look into this one.
I think there's a whole other reason why women are obsessed with Luge. I'm calling him Luge because any content with his name is being taken down en masse on TikTok. Luge is huge, but By the way, I find it very interesting that a communist app is suppressing our content at the behest of capitalist billionaires. But I digress. So the other reason why women are just losing their minds over luge is because they've never seen a man with so much privilege and so much going for them give up their entire life for a cause greater than themselves. Like, when was the last time you saw a man that handsome, that tall, that young, that privileged, that smart, that rich? I mean, he was set to inherit $100 million. When was the last time you saw a guy with that profile be a good guy, be selfless, be caring? We are desperate to see selflessness from a privileged man. I've seen women do it, not to that extent. Melinda Gates, Mackenzie Scott, that female billionaire that is making medical school tuition free. But we don't really see men being that selfless, do we?
That is the modern dating contradiction in one clip wanting traditional masculine leadership while rejecting any form of femininity cooperation or followership just creates constant friction with good men.
Why is it so hard to find a high value man? What do you mean by that? Like, all I want is a good guy that takes care of me. But there's plenty of good guys out there. What do you mean by take care of you? I don't know, like make me feel safe, take away my stress, take charge for once. Oh, I get it. So a man you could submit to. Ew, what? A man who's bigger and stronger than you? Yeah. A man who can financially support the two of you? Preferably. A man who takes the lead on things? Sure. Right, a man superior to you. Ugh, why are you saying it like that? Like what? Superior, submit, like all these words are disgusting. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that men are superior to me. And I'm a strong woman, I don't submit to anyone. But you want to, huh? How can a man lead if you don't want to submit to that lead? How can a man make you feel safe if he isn't physically superior to you? How can a man support you financially and take away your stress if you don't allow him to? You say that you want all of these things, but the moment a man with those qualities comes around, you feel your independence slipping away and you panic. So how about you submit for once and let one of those good men give you what you want? I'll never submit and you'll never find a man.
A lot of this dissent from men talk still revolves entirely around men. If you were truly free and fulfilled, you would not need to constantly announce rebellion against male attention, leadership, or approval in the first place.
The past 6 months or so, I have been obsessed with the idea of being a feral woman. To me, that is being free, doing whatever you want, stop catering to the male gaze, decentering men, learning how to live truly for you, being the version of you that your inner child really is. What would it be like if you, as a woman, lived the way that you naturally came into this world before everyone told you how to think, speak, act, look? What would that be like? This really doubled down for me after the election results, and I kind of had this epiphany that, like, we have been told to sit down and be quiet and be nice and be kind and be compassionate for so long that we've been trying to like gain a seat and raise our equality and stuff by like being nice. We have to play nice and play by the rules, and I really think it's been holding us back, and I think that clearly it's not working. And like, what if we just went like full feral?
This idea that women have been too nice while considering modern culture already bends over backwards, validating almost every female emotion publicly. The problem is not oppression, it is confusion between freedom and lack of accountability.
What if we just stop trying to be so nice to our oppressors and to people? And like, I'm not saying you should still be a kind person. I think there's a difference between being kind and being nice, but this performative nicety that we like put on to make sure that no one doesn't like us, to make sure that we're never criticized, to make sure that we have a seat at the table, I feel like it's not working, and I feel like it's putting us in this box and making us go insane. I feel like there is a real awakening happening for women. I don't think I'm the only one that I know lots of other women feel this way, and I think it's going to be so beautiful when we actually stop trying to fit into what society has created for us and actually be true to ourselves and live freely and fully and express who we are and make friends with our rage and use it to fight for what we deserve.
She is saying what a lot of men have been trying to say for years: accountability cannot be one-sided. You cannot demand emotional maturity, leadership, and responsibility from men while refusing self-reflection yourself.
Why are there so many single women out here that are struggling to find a man? Well, I'm going to tell you the reason, but you're not going to like the answer. Now, this may not apply to you, so don't take offense. But if you do, maybe you need to reflect why it makes you offended. Honestly, a lot of women treat men like trash. A lot of women take men for granted. A lot of women want men to take accountability for their actions and what they do. But boy, if you ask a woman to take accountability for her faults and her actions, it's straight to signing divorce papers. But my question is, why are women so resistant to taking accountability? Like really, what is the reason why you won't take accountability for your actions? I know for me personally, because I was this woman for many, many years, like most of my marriage, I realized it's because I thought I had to be perfect and that society judged me based on my level of perfection. And if I dared to take accountability for my faults and actions, then I would be even more demonized. But the reality is, me not taking accountability was making it worse. And I don't think a lot of women understand the fact that we are a lot of the problem.
Wanted a wedding, not a husband is one of the hardest truths in modern relationships. Too many people love the idea of marriage benefits, but do not want the humility, accountability, and effort required to actually maintain one.
I'm not saying we're the whole problem, but at least on my platform, on this side of things, a lot of men are trying. They're putting in the effort. They're doing the things that they need to do. And women are taking their husbands for granted. They got married because they wanted to be married, not because they wanted to be a wife. So you single ladies struggling to find a man, most men are not even wanting to get married anymore because they've dealt with bad relationship after bad relationship of women taking them for granted and treating them like trash. And honestly, I can't blame them. If you put all the effort in for a year, didn't get anything back, you wouldn't tolerate that either. So why are we expecting men to just sit down, shut up, and take it? You would advise every one of your girlfriends, girl, don't take that from him. Why should he take that from you? And honestly, I truly believe that lack of accountability is one of the #1 reasons why marriages are failing. We refuse to take ownership of the things that we need to take ownership for. I can promise you, if you take accountability for your actions and work really hard to fix them, your marriage can look completely different. Because y'all, that's where I'm sitting right now. Problem is, you just gotta swallow your pride, do what it takes to make a change.
If someone is harassing you, the strong move is not confrontation or payback. It is boundaries, receipts, and distance. Men or women, the I am going to their house mindset is where things stop being about truth and start becoming about impulse and consequences.
I'm on my way to ruin a guy's life. This is a guy I was seeing maybe about 9 months ago. It was short-lived, but it was fun while it lasted. I liked hanging out with him. Recently, I've been seeing that he has been commenting on my social media. He has been trying to talk to me through friends. He's been messaging me through fake accounts. Forgot my password is a very powerful tool, FYI. And lastly, he's been spreading rumors about me. Rumors, nastiness. Seems to really malign my character. It's so crazy because about a month ago, I thought about him again. I was like, you know what? It's been a while since we talked. I miss hanging out with him. We used to have so much fun. We used to go out, hang out, do all kinds of things. We popped spicy cubes. He loved the spicy cubes. It was fun. And I thought maybe I should reach out. I got busy, so I never ended up reaching out. And instead, luckily, thank you, universe, I was told this information. So that guy may be trying to message me through fake accounts, message me through his friends' accounts. But I have heard that he has a girlfriend. So I'm on my way to their house to let her know everything. Wish me luck.
That argument oversimplifies a complex dating shift into blame on women. Courtship did not disappear because of low standards. It changed because technology, dating apps, and shifting social norms rewired how both men and women engage.
All right, ladies, let's talk about why men do not court anymore. Let's go. The reality is that modern feminism in a lot of ways had us as women take a gamble, and we lost. We took the bait that being sexually promiscuous and having no standards and no self-respect was cool and in. We decided that we would give men access to our bodies and our time and our energy without them having to put in any effort. We have allowed men to do the bare minimum for so long, and we still give them benefits that they don't deserve. And so now men are following suit, and we are confused as to why this is happening. It's okay to want a man to lead and support you, but you have to understand that we collectively as women set the tone. So if the tone of the dating market is that all women are easy now and that men can pretty much get whatever they want and do whatever they want and still get access to us, then that's what the majority of men are going to do.
The idea that women must fix the dating market by behaving a certain way puts all responsibility on one side of a two-sided dynamic. If a man only behaves well when externally controlled, that is not accountability, that is character being outsourced.
There are plenty of men who are good men who love women and respect women and honor women. But even those men, if they are single and there are women out there that are throwing it at them, they're gonna catch it. So just ask yourself, what kind of woman are you? And are you contributing to the problem? Are you the kind of woman who is allowing men to be low vibrational and contributing to this idea that all women have low standards and that men can do the bare minimum and get away with it? Or are you a woman who's leading by example and challenging other women around you to do the same by operating from a place of self-dignity, self-respect, values, standards, strong boundaries, a woman who knows her worth? Before we start whining and complaining about what they aren't doing, let's take a look at what it is that we are doing.
This is actually one of the more grounded male answers. He is prioritizing capacity over fantasy. Most of the time, men get criticized either for being unavailable or for overpromising, and under-delivering, he is choosing honesty up front.
So I think you're very attractive.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask you, you're single.
I am single.
You are single?
Yes.
Why is that? Yeah, why?
Because I'm just focusing on work right now.
So you wouldn't have time to put a lady in your life?
Not the way I would want to.
What's that way? What's the way you want to?
I would want to be able to make her a priority. I don't think I can do that right now.
So you're not scared of like missing out on the right girl? Let's say you meet me today and you think I'm the right girl, and you're not gonna talk to me because you don't have a lot of time like to meet me. So you're not gonna talk to me at all?
Well, if you're the right girl, but I treat you wrong because I don't necessarily have the time to devote you that I wanted to, then I don't think I would do either of us a good service.
That sounds pretty good. Usually guys are not like that. They kind of lie and they kind of act like, oh no, I have time for you, and then once they get what they want, they just kind of like disappear.
Yeah, I just wouldn't get involved. I don't think I'd be able to.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Yeah. You have kids?
Nope.
You want kids?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, that's that.
Okay, so I'm sure by now most of you have seen this study. Young men aren't having sex. Nearly a third of men under 30 have not had sex, and a higher percent do not have as much sex as they like. So the fact that anybody finds this surprising is mystifying to me, and just tells me that they've never talked to women, which is probably why they're not having any sex. So maybe I can help clear a few things up. Women are realizing more and more that they actually don't have to have sex if they don't enjoy it. They're placing a higher value on their own pleasure. Now, traditionally, you might not know this, cishet men are not outstanding in bed, and oftentimes they don't give a shit if the woman is having a particularly good time. Should they? Yes. Do they? Not usually. Now, I know this is not all men, and yes, cishet men can be good in bed, but often they aren't. What makes this worse is that they often don't care to learn, and they get offended when you tell them something isn't working, or you don't like something, or you'd rather something else. Now, I will say, as a society, we don't teach men these skills. We leave it to porn usually, but like, you actually can learn. You can if you want to, or you can just like listen. And for a really long time, we've had a society in which women are economically dependent on men. But as women become less and less economically dependent on men, they don't have to offer men access to their body. Also, there's this epidemic of dudes with like podcasts and YouTube channels offering absolutely shit takes on how to treat women or how to get women. And women are telling you that they're shit takes, but men flock to these dudes in droves. And half these dudes are basically telling you how to be an abuser to some degree or another. And women keep saying, this is not what we want, this is not what we like, but men would rather listen to other men tell them how to get a woman than to respect women enough to listen to them about what they want. But none of this really surprises me because I've long theorized that most straight dudes don't actually like women. And to be fair, as a society, that's how we condition them. I mean, think about how little boys are socialized. We teach them that the worst thing that you could be is a girl. We don't teach them what to be, we teach them what not to be, and that's anything that resembles a girl or feminine. And it takes a lot of hard work that most men aren't willing to do to decondition yourself from this way of thinking when it's completely embedded in our society. I think that most men like what women can provide for them. They like how other people look at them when they have a beautiful woman with them. But do they deeply care and respect her as an individual, her thoughts, needs, and desires? Not usually.
The core argument collapses into generalizations. Men do not listen, men do not care, men do not learn, but real relationships do not break down along gender monologues. They break down when both people fail to communicate, adapt, or meet each other's standards consistently. Anyway, that is enough for today. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next one.